Hi, greetings everyone. So, yeah. So, this is kind of a new thing that I want to start doing. I'm going to see how it's received on this page, but um, I'm wanting to get into sharing some readings with y'all around, the new and full moon, because it's something I already do for myself. And Spirit kind of led me to share because intuitively, I feel that a lot of us go through similar things around the same time, especially in accordance to like the moon, what sign it's in, what phase it's in, and then of course our own personal planetary chemistry. But we still all live within this earth body together, so we can go through and experience similar things, even if it's not like the same exact circumstance. It could be similar emotions or similar things that are being felt. So the new moon was like last night or in the early hours of like the new day. I didn't pull any cards last night, but I'm here at this beautiful spot sitting in this little grove under a grandmother's cedar tree, and I figured it was a perfect time. So the two decks that I really like are that I use. Sorry for the noise. I got the baby here. That's just motherhood noise. I use the Medicine Woman Tarot, so this is what the cards look like. And then you'll see what the artwork looks like. I really love this tarot deck. It's really not really like a traditional tarot. It's really unique, but I really like the energy of it. It really resonates with me. And I like the readings that I get. They're very balanced and like real, but also always looking out like the silver lining, or like looking at the solution to things. So that's why I really like it. And the other deck I like to use is this one. These are medicine cards, and they are featuring animals. Where's the book? Oh, here it is. This is the book that comes with it. And I really like this because it's just like about all the energy is just all about the animal kingdom, and like it's solidifies that connection between between us and the natural world, because indigenous peoples from all over the world believed in like a sort of animism, and believed that like every animal and everything, especially in nature, had a spirit and was alive and has something to teach us, have some kind of medicine for us. And so I went ahead and pulled some cards. So I'm going to show y'all the cards. So the first one I pulled is this. Oh my gosh, it's going to be backwards. I just realized. 5 of Bowls. So, I kind of use my intuition when reading these cards. So, you see there's like a man standing on the shore holding this bowl with like glittery golden things in it, and he's watching his friend, his partner, his lover, someone he cares about who's moving away. The second one I pulled is this 3 of Arrows. So it's a woman who is a archery person, and it seems she's pierced the heart of a buffalo, but it seems like it's her own heart. And then there's this like spirit guide here that seems to be connected to the buffalo. And next I pulled the 4 of Pipes, which for me this is crazy because I've been like obsessing over eco-village building, alternative building, cob houses, things like that. And then here you have these two friends, or maybe they're lovers, maybe they're just community members, but they're building this home. I'm working together. And then the last card I pulled is the 9 of Pipes. That one before was the 4 of Pipes. This is the 9 of Pipes. So it's like the house is finished and this person is like reveling in it, just like giving thanks. And then you have this the bird up top. My mind automatically goes to a hawk. So yeah, there's that. So overall, what I'm getting from this reading is the first card is like letting go of what no longer serves you, you know, and stop, please, and being able to gracefully leave behind what is no longer for you. Yeah, so that can mean a number of things depending on what's going on in your life, but that's what I'm getting from this card. This one, the Three of Arrows, what I'm picking up from this is like, okay, so her heart is in the buffalo, and she caught the buffalo, right, by piercing it with her arrow. And then there's the spirit guide off on the side. So what I'm getting from this is like, follow your arrow or follow your heart, like, you know, which ties into the previous card of like following your heart and knowing like what to release so that you can receive on the other end, even though the release of things can be really hard. But follow your heart because you have spirit guiding you. You have your ancestors guiding you. So that's what I'm receiving from that card. Let me see. Okay. And then I have this one, the Four of Pipes. So it seems what I'm picking up is moving out of the first two cards and moving into this. It's like building, like being able to let go of what no longer serves you and follow your heart will bring you to a space where you can build. So it might not be a house. It may not be a house that you want to build. You know, it might be healthier relationships that you want to build, or it might be a successful business you want to build, or whatever the case may be. But by letting go of what no longer serves you and following your heart, you will be able to create whatever it is you feel called to create. Whatever it is calling you to create it. So, and finally, stop it, please. Stop. I have the Nine of Pipes here. And so what I'm getting is from, you know, letting go of what no longer serves you gracefully, even though it might be hard. And by following your heart and listening to your ancestors, your spirit guides, and then moving into creating, building, whatever it is calling you to build and create it. In the end, you will be able to marvel in it. It will all be worth it in the end. Everything will come together. So go with that, okay? That's what I'm getting. And I'm going to do a quick thing. The animal cards that I pulled, the first one that I pulled is grouse. And so I have to read up more on it, but I'm looking at the number 7, right? So there's a numerology. I'm not super into numerology, but I know that the number 7 means something specific. So if it means something to you, run with that. But according to the book, the grouse is related to the sacred spiral. And I'm sacred spiral medicinal, so I'm like, okay, like clearly spirit is trying to say something to me. But so sacred spiral, and to me, how I interpret that is how everything in nature is connected. Everything. That means you and me and Samadhi sitting here and the trees around me, the sun, no matter where you are on earth, we're all connected through this sacred spiral. Life spirals, things move in a spiral, you know. Moving through life, it's not a straight line. It's not even a circle, it's a spiral, you know, because it's moving in and it's moving out and it's twisting and turning and curving, and this is what grouse represents. Embrace the sacred spiral. Jump on that ride and do it. And otter medicine is the last card I pulled. According to the book, otter is about the balance of the feminine. Like, seriously, the balance of the feminine energy. So within our own selves, and also doing our best. Once we balance ourselves within, the earth mother, she will balance herself too, because we're the ones who are throwing off the equilibrium. So it's all about the balance, because otters live on water and land, right? So earth and water are both female elements, feminine elements. And so otter represents that balance of the feminine. So that could mean, that could translate in a few different ways. It could translate in the way of, you know, the balancing the feminine relationships in your life. You know, of releasing envy, jealousy, that the cattiness, you know, that is very often taught to us as women. I recently lost a friendship due to, you know, this kind of thing. So that is how this is speaking to me, to kind of let go of those kinds of, to let go of that, move on past that. And also to balance the feminine energy within ourselves, our men and our women too, you know, to balance that energy within us so that we can flourish and so that our Earth Mother can come back into balance too. So that is my little spiel. I was trying not to have this video be super long, but it is. And somebody is doing a lot right now, so I'm going to have to sign off. But I wanted to show y'all one other thing.
Mama.
Oh, baby. Oh, it's right here in my lap. This bag that I made for my cards. Yes. From recycled. It's from a recycled jacket. I just kind of cut it up and, you know, sewed the sides up. And I'm really proud of it. And I have more offerings like this on my Etsy shop now. So if you're interested in something like this, I can do custom orders, but I have some orders up on my Etsy, so check me out. And remember what I said, okay? This reading was like super spot on for me, you know, and that's why I'm like, I know Spirit be moving, like, be moving through the cards, okay? Because before I do a reading, I protect myself, you know, and I always will that the benevolent spirits, ancestral spirits, my righteous ancestors, you know, the nature spirits all come through and guide me. And like this reading is spot on for me, and I hope it is for you too, or at least resonates somewhat. So anywho, I'm gonna sign off, and yeah, until next time, stay inspired, stay moving in love, stay full of faith in your path, and yeah, stay inspired. Stay inspired and get out in nature, hug some trees, put your feet on the dirt, and get that healing. And drink a lot of water, eat a lot of fruit. Okay. And your vegetables. Okay. All right. So I'm